Ever wondered why some people say, use a debit card, and others say, credit card is powerful? I used to be confused too, because both cards look almost the same. You swipe, you tap, you pay. So what's the difference? Let's break it down in the simplest way possible. Debit card, your own money. A debit card is directly connected to your bank account. That means you can only spend the money you already have. Example, if you have $100 in your account, you can only spend $100, not more. So basically, safe, no debt, easy to control spending. Think of it like this. Debit card equals your wallet in digital form. Credit card, borrowed money. Now this is where things get interesting. A credit card lets you spend money that is not yours, yet the bank gives you a limit, like $500, $1,000, etc. You can spend it now and pay it back later. Sounds cool, right? But here's the catch. If you don't pay on time, right arrow, you get charged interest. You can fall into debt. So, credit card equals borrow now, pay later. Quick comparison. Debit card uses your money. No risk of debt. Best for daily spending. Credit card uses bank's money. Risk if misused. Useful for big purchases and building credit. Simple way to remember. Debit, I have money. Credit, I will pay later. In the next chapter, we'll go deeper and answer. When should you use a debit card? When is a credit card actually better? Because the truth is, both are powerful if you use them the right way. Now that you understand the basic difference, the real question is, which one should you use, and when? Because here's the truth. It's not about which card is better. It's about using the right card at the right time. Light bulb. When to use a debit card. Use your debit card when you want control and safety. Perfect for daily expenses, food, groceries, transport. Small purchases. When you're on a budget. Why? Because you can only spend what you have. No risk of debt. No stress later. It keeps your spending real and limited. Think of it like this. Debit card equals discipline mode on. When to use a credit card. Now credit cards are different. Use them when you can handle responsibility. Best for big purchases, phone, laptop, travel. Online shopping, extra protection. Earning rewards, cashback points. Why people love credit cards. Buy now, pay later. Rewards and cashback. Helps build credit score. But here, the rule. Only spend what you know you can repay. The biggest mistake people make. This is where most people go wrong. They treat a credit card like free money. Example. You have $100 in your bank, but your credit card limit is $1,000. You spend $800. Now you're in trouble. Because that money, you still have to pay it back. Smart rule to follow. If you remember just one thing, remember this. Use debit for control. Use credit for strategy. Simple real-life trick. Ask yourself before using a card. Do I already have this money? Use debit. Can I repay this easily later? Right arrow, you can use credit. In the next chapter, we're going to talk about which one is actually better and what smart people really use. Because the answer might surprise you. All right, now the big question. Debit card versus credit card, which is better? Most people think there's a simple answer. But honestly, there is. Because the better card depends on how you use it. Let's break it down clearly. Debit card, the safe choice. If you want no debt, no interest, full control over your money, then debit card is perfect. You spend right arrow, money is gone instantly, no surprises later. Best for students, beginners, people who struggle with overspending. So yes, debit card is safer. Credit card, the smart tool if used right. Now here's the truth most people don't tell you. A credit card can actually be more powerful if you use it correctly. Why? Because you can earn cashback and rewards. You build a credit history, important for loans, future plans. Better fraud protection on many transactions. So, debit card protects your money. Credit card can grow your financial power. The real difference. It's not about the card. It's about behavior. Two people can use the same credit card. Person 1. Spends wisely. pays on time, earns rewards, wins. Person 2, overspends, misses payments, pays interest, loses money. Same card, different result. So which one should you choose? Here's the honest answer. If you're not confident with money, use debit card. If you are disciplined, use credit card smartly. Or even better, use both together. Yes, that's what smart people do. Use debit for daily spending. Use credit for planned purchases plus rewards. Final thought. A card doesn't make you rich or broke. Your habits do. In the next chapter, final part, we'll cover the biggest mistakes to avoid and how to use cards like a pro. Now this is the part most people ignore. Mistakes. Because one small mistake with cards, especially credit cards, can cost you a lot of money. So let's make sure that doesn't happen to you. Mistake 1, treating credit card like free money. This is the most common trap. Just because you can spend doesn't mean you should. Always remember, it's borrowed money, you must pay it back. Mistake 2, not paying full bill. Many people think, I'll just pay the minimum amount. Sounds easy, but it's dangerous warning. Because the remaining balance gets interest added. Your debt slowly grows. Smart move. Always pay the full amount on time. Mistake 3, overspending with debit card. Yes, even debit cards can be risky. Why? Because swiping feels easy. You don't feel the pain of cash. So you might spend more than you realize. Solution. Track your spending and set limits. Mistake 4, using only one card for everything. Many people either only use debit or only use credit. But that's not the smartest way. How smart people use cards. Here's the pro strategy. Debit card. Daily expenses. Budget control. No risk. Credit card. Big or planned purchases. Online payments, extra safety. Rewards, cashback benefits. And most important, they never spend more than they can repay. Final verdict. So, debit versus credit. Debit card equals safety and control. Credit card equals power and opportunity. There's no one is best answer. The real winner. The person who understands both and uses them wisely. One line to remember. Use debit to stay safe. Use credit to get ahead. If you learned something new, don't forget to share this with someone who still thinks credit card means free money.